Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a question I've been asked a lot, which is what are you doing, or how are you losing weight, and what are things you're doing. Like, this is just my experience and things that has worked for me, and for all the positive feedback. I didn't post anything like saying about how much I lost or anything, but I posted a post recently. I'll put it right here, and and everyone's like telling me that I look good, so I just want to say thank you for all that. And so first I'm going to start off about talking about how I used to look and how much I used to weigh. So I used to weigh 175, and this is a picture right here of how it looks, or how I used to look. And yeah, so I guess what made me start, you could say, is I started wanting to lose weight when my boyfriend told me, like, hey, I'm gonna go after school to work out. Do you want to work out with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I went, and at first it was just doing it just to do it, but I didn't really have like a goal. And I wasn't really like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight because I'm working out. Like, no, because I knew that I wasn't eating right. At first I was just going just to waste time after school with him, just to have fun. And I lost my first 10 pounds right before we went on quarantine. So once we went on quarantine, I told myself, I need to start eating right, and I need to try exercising from home. Even though it's very hard, I told myself I need to try exercising from home. So I would run, and I'd run every day. And something that, especially if you're starting from a high number like I was, you want to try doing a lot of cardio, because getting your heart rate up and you're just burning calories in general, that's like the best thing you want to do if you're trying to lose weight. So I did that. I just ran a lot. I didn't really track it. I just ran around my neighborhood, and eventually I started seeing a lot of progress. And the thing that helped me was I have a chart, and I have it right here, and I have how much I used to weigh, and each time I lose a pound, I'll mark it, or every time I lose a couple pounds, I'll mark it. So your weight differs from the morning, obviously, before you eat and after you eat. So I try to put my weight, like, after I eat, like, that's like what I say how much I weigh. So right now, my starting weight was 175. Right now I'm at 140, and I've been really happy with myself. I think that's like about 35 pounds almost, maybe. And yeah, so at first, if you don't see it, the first thing, when you see it, then you're gonna start feeling a bit more motivated. But something that helped me was I didn't keep it a secret. If you make it public and you like tell people about it, you're more likely gonna go through with it, because everyone already knows. So it's like if I'm telling people, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, you're more likely to stick to it and keep doing it, because you have it in the public. People know that you're doing it. So if you just stop, people are gonna be like, wait, you just stopped? Like, what happened? That you're trying to lose weight. So yeah, so keep it public. I mean, if you want, but that's something that helped. And the people you're around really need to support you, and doesn't mean you need to tell them, or doesn't mean they need to know, but people you're around getting negative feedback, or getting negative, like, oh, you look the same or stuff like that, that's not going to help you. So it's just you and what you see. When I started taking pictures, and I saw a big difference. It wasn't I didn't see it at first. The first 10 pounds, the first time I lost 10 pounds, that was like the hardest weight to lose, but it was also the fastest way to lose. So it was all water weight, so it was really easy to lose, but at the same time it was the hardest, because you couldn't stick to it. A lot of times, like, you just gain it right back. So, but once you get like your first 10 pounds out of the way, then it's just all downhill from there, and that's how it was for me. And I didn't use no special teas or nothing. I didn't like eat, like, I ate the same thing. And I know it's hard, because a lot of people, like people my age that are just, people in high school, they don't really have control over what the parents make for dinner, and I get that. But it doesn't matter. At the same time, it doesn't really matter what you eat. It matters how much you eat. So you shouldn't be worried about, oh, my mom made tacos. How am I supposed to? That's not me being on a diet. Well, okay, just substitute maybe the tortilla for something else, or don't even eat the tortilla. Just eat the meat, and that's fine. And if you usually eat 3 tacos, okay. I used to eat like 3 tacos in like one sitting. I didn't care. That's bomb. You know, and at first maybe tried going down to 2 tacos and like, oh, I'm just eating this much. You know, you just slowly go down in how much you usually eat. So I know people take apple cider vinegar shots, like they just a certain amount, they just drink it, and or like they dilute it with water. But I didn't have apple cider vinegar, but I bought the gummies, and I bought these on Amazon. And honestly, I don't know if this helped me make a difference. I started using these like this past month, but yeah. So they gave me a free one when you bought this one. So now I have 2 that I'm using. You take like 2 each morning, but yeah, it's supposed to just help you with your metabolism or something. I don't really know, but I think it's working. There's no special waist trainers that's gonna help you. It's all has to be with you. You can't depend on a waist trainer that's gonna make your waist snatched or your waist small. You have to worry about how much you're eating and how much you're exercising and stuff. Yeah, so I just use a regular waist trainer, not the ones that are supposed to like, oh, snatch your waist, wear around the house. No, like this is like ones that make you sweat more when you're running or when you're doing cardio. So it's nothing special. Something that helped me a lot was making sure I didn't measure my body or like have measurements, but I made sure I had pictures of how I used to look, and like in my underwear and a bra, so I could see like if I'm actually doing something and what I'm doing is working. So me seeing that improvement of it going from this to this, that made me like, whoa, I actually see something, you know what I mean? So when it went from this to this, then I was like, whoa, like, okay, like, yeah, I am doing something. So what I did was I put all my videos all my pictures have to do with my weight loss, and I put it in a certain thing, and I bought a scale, and I started using it to weigh myself, to just not only see progress on the scale, but also see it. So another thing that helps me a lot is I try to drink as much water. And I know what you're saying, everyone says drink water. Yeah, you're supposed to drink like, I don't know, like a gallon a day or something, but just make sure you have water with you all the time. And you don't need to have a special water bottle to drink water. Just have a water, always fill it up if you need to, or get a new one. And water is gonna help you feel full. You're supposed to, I think they say you're supposed to drink it like 30 minutes before you eat your food, so you could feel some type of way, some full, so you won't eat a lot because you're really hungry. But yeah, throughout the day, just drink a lot of water. You'll pee a lot, but it's okay because you'll feel full and you won't want to eat as much. My exercises weren't as extreme as you probably think they were. Like I didn't make sure, like I didn't come back from my workout until I was drenching in sweat. No, it was more regular. I was more at my own pace. I was more like, okay, if I don't feel good, I'm gonna stop. Like if I'm tired, I'm gonna stop. I wasn't really like oh, I need it to be this much. I need to feel like I need to throw up before I could come back from a workout. So yeah, it doesn't matter, just as long as you getting up and you running around your block, that's more than you did yesterday. You running twice around your block, that's more than you did the day before. So it doesn't matter how much, it matters that you're doing something different than it was the day before. I stopped drinking soda like after 7th grade, so soda wasn't hard to give up because I wouldn't drink it in general. But I know like Gatorades and Powerades, that was always my alternative. I would always get that instead. But just drink water, and honestly, that's just easy. You could do that. That's easy. That's like the easiest thing you could do, because water is like Gatorade and Powerade. Why drink that when you could eat it and you could feel more full if you're eating something that's more fulfilling? Does this make sense? Something I did that helped me was I tried whenever I'd eat, I'd enjoy my food, and I tried eating slower so I could feel more full, and it helped. Honestly, that and drinking a lot of water helped. And drinking water is good for you in general. I think your pee is supposed to be clear, not yellow, and mine's starting to get clear because I'm trying to drink a lot of water. So it's good. And I also wanted to say that you can't set a date for yourself, if that makes sense. So like, this is a good way, but you can't put, oh, if I'm not at 135 before June, I'm gonna be mad. Like, no, you can't put a date on your weight. Your weight's gonna go up and down as it's going to go. You can't say, oh, I need to be this weight before summer starts. I need to be this weight before my birthday. I need to be this weight before this. You need to do it, and it's just gonna play out how it is. Pick a fruit or a vegetable that you love that you could just snack on. I started liking snap peas. If you don't know what snap peas are, I put them right here. But it's a picture, and it's like, they're yum. They're a lot of people dip them in ranch and stuff. I never tried that, but they're good, and I just started snacking on them. I used to take them to school. My friends know this. I used to take them to school, and I used to just eat them in class. But yeah, instead of eating chips, just eat that. Or instead of eating a chocolate, eat watermelon. Whatever your substitution is. So try to keep yourself distracted during the day. We're in quarantine. We're bored, and a lot of times the kitchen's right there. Well, so we go right there and we just eat it, but eat all that things in it. But you don't need to. Just keep yourself distracted. Try doing something. Try painting. Try exercising. Try doing something. Something you need to remember is stretch marks. You're gonna get stretch marks, and a lot of people, they feel insecure about their stretch marks. They think, oh, this is ugly, but you're gonna start to get stretch marks. I got some on my boobs. I got some on my inner thighs. I got some on my butt. I got them everywhere. When you lose weight, you don't get to choose where you're gonna lose weight. You lose it from your butt. You lose it from your boobs. You lose them from your legs. You lose it from everywhere. So yeah, when you need to remember, when you get stretch marks, don't feel ugly. Don't feel that's good. That's telling you like you're doing something right, and that's what matters. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything you want to know, you could let me know. Just comment or text me, and I'll let you know, and I'll tell you. If you're here still, thank you for watching, and thank you for paying attention to me. I hope this helped. If helped some of you guys,